Hey everyone, welcome back to the development module. Today we'll be going through cleanup and optimizations to the app we previously built, which is a Kali AI competitor. So I've gone out and done the courtesy of building and refining the app for you. The reason I did this off camera is because I feel like it's a better use of my time to just explain and show you how to do the high revenue lever pulling items rather than just copy pasting code that I've just taken from Quitter. So this is the new app. We have a splash screen. We now have a welcome view. The tutorial is relatively the same. I've just changed a little bit of logic. By the way, all the code will be in the App Mafia document. You guys should be able to download this and you should be good to go. So skip quiz will bring us to a new page which asks for your name. This is very important to make the app feel more personal, and also your age. So this age is extremely important because we're going to be sending you to a different paywall or triggering a different paywall depending on your age group. And as I explained previously, or maybe I explain it later on, yeah, it might be a few lessons ahead in the Super lesson, but pushing a user down a different paywall shows you the data on conversion rates for that demographic, which helps you make better informed decisions when it comes to marketing. Because if you can see under 18s are converting like trash, you're not going to work with creators or run ads towards people that are under 18. Whereas like if you see that the demographic of 28 to 30 is doing extremely well, the conversion rate is extremely high, it'll be more beneficial for you to put more eggs in that basket rather than under 18s. So collecting it here is very important. I've done all the logic for you, but I will run through and explain how we'll set up different campaigns for different age groups. So yeah, let's finish. I've also added a choose your goals thing. This just adds a little bit more friction, a little bit more intentionality, which helps conversion rate at the end. We calculate. I probably should add a few more slides, and I probably will. You'll see in the GitHub it might be slightly different. But again, I'm going to explain you the high revenue lever pulling things we can do so you can make more money in your onboarding. And we'll be building that out together. So analysis complete, you get a chart. This is very important. Rate the app. The more 5 stars it has in the App Store, the more trust you build. We also have this screen now, which says, welcome to Kali AI, your path to healthy eating. Based on your answers, we've built a plan just for you. It's designed to help you lose 25 pounds in 90 days. So you're setting the target and expectations straight away. Now it's time to invest in yourself. Boom, your custom plan is ready. And this get started button should open the paywall, but we haven't built the logic. So let's build the logic. So first off, when it says, Alex, your custom plan is ready, I'm going to copy this stuff. Custom plan. Actually, it should be on paywall view, right? Paywall view. Okay, we'll put this here. And instead of saying Alex, I'm just going to make it say backward bracket name. This should pull the name from whatever you put during the onboarding. So that's great. Username actually. Okay, so now instead of saying Alex, it'll dynamically change based on what the user put in. Again, this will all be in the GitHub code, but let's build the logic for the let's get started button. Let's get started. This triggers view controller.press button and then the brackets. This links to this links to backend logic where it checks the user's age based on what it inputted during the onboarding. And if it's, below 22, it will put you in the 18 to 22 category. If it's below 28, it'll put you in the 23 to 28 category. If it's below 40, it'll put you in the 29 to 40 category. And you can change this however you like. If I want to have a broader age range, I might go to 26 and then change, we'll change this to 24 and change this to 26. And that will capture a smaller and more nuanced age range. And of course, like that gives you better data on like which age range has the most revenue. You can even dumb it down to like the actual age. So instead of an age range, we can just go 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and maybe 22 has a 5% conversion rate over 21. And so it actually makes more sense to invest in 22. But we'll keep it how it was before. I think it was completely fine. Now, this is the most important part. You see where it says placement? This is the event that you trigger on Superwall. So if you're happy with these age ranges, and we're going to do it for the sake of this tutorial, we're just going to copy these placement names, go into Arc or whatever browser you're using, go into Superwall, go into campaigns, and then start a new campaign. We're gonna call this under 18. We'll start with under 18s, and then top left by placements, you click the blue plus button, you click select, and you just paste in the name. So under 18, add placement. And then we'll go into paywalls, add a paywall, and then I guess we'll just do the example paywall for now. And then set this to 100% of users. Oh shit, 100%, remove this 100% from this one. Okay, great. Now, what we can do is we can just, I believe we can just duplicate it, right? Oh yeah, duplicate. Oh shit. Okay, maybe not duplicate. We might have to manually do it every single time, which is totally fine. You just go to new campaign again. By the way, this is the first one fully set up. So now if I set my age as under 18, I will be triggered with a paywall. And we can test this right now as well. Let me just uninstall the app. I have a backend check to see if they've reached the paywall, and if they have reached the paywall, they don't need to do the onboarding again, which is great because if they skip all the questions, they usually log back in. If they're really high intent, they're like, okay, I'm gonna pay this time, tap the button, pay. So you don't want to get them to do the onboarding again because they might just quit and you'll lose out on that revenue. So I'll show you proof that this works now. So if I set my name as we'll change it, we'll call it Billy. And my age is 17, so this is under 18. I should be able to see the paywall now. All right, not now, next. Okay, that still says, hey Alex, but I don't think I changed that. Hey Alex. Hey Alex, we'll paste in the name here. Same backward arrow, user name, and we'll just pull that from the paywall view. Okay, that should be good. And this should say, hey Billy now. Okay, yeah, look, Billy, your custom plan is ready. All right, we'll get back to this, sorry about that. Okay, so now I should be able to access the under 18 paywall because I set my age as 17. So there we go. Now it's triggered and this data will be transmuted back to the Superwall platform, and it should, if I wasn't on a simulator, it should say 1 users, and if I were to pay, it would say $20 in proceeds. Now this is great, and I'll show you quitters breakdown right here. I'm gonna go through this later in a different segment too. But if you see quitters breakdown, all the revenue for today is very clear. Under 18s has likely the most traffic, but the least amount of proceeds. Okay, you see that right here. But the 23 to 28 range has the highest conversion rate and like the most revenue per user. So it's very informative to do this. And look, we'll just set up the rest of the campaign so you guys are aware how to do it. Go back to paywall logic, and then 18 to 22. By the way, you can call a campaign anything. I usually just do this. So 18 to 22, placements, top left, paste 18 to 22, and then add the same paywall as before. Or you can change the paywall and change the pricing. This is very good when it comes to testing how to maximize revenue. And again, we go into this in a future segment. So save that, go back into new campaign. This one's 23 to 28. And we'll just copy the placement, age 23 to 28. Very simple stuff. Add the paywall again. By the way, I feel like I'm the first to do this, at least in the Superwall breakdown. A lot of people send all the traffic to the same paywall and just hope for the best. And I wish I would have done this sooner, because ever since I found out that 23 to 28 age range converted the best, all of our meta ads were shifted towards that age range. We're now super, super profitable. So you guys are learning the fucking secrets right here. All right, so 29 to 40 age range. This is extremely large gap. And maybe I recommend, lowering this, but this is what we're gonna do for now. Example paywall. All right. And then above 40 is the final one, over 40. All right, guys, you are now fully set up, and the app will change the paywall and change the direction of data depending on the age you put in onboarding. Massive, massive progress. Good shit. So, all right, that's the first thing that helps you boost revenue. That's the first step. Let's see what else we got. We also have show notification after 5 minutes. Okay, this is a really fun one, and I love doing this. Anytime someone reaches the paywall and they don't convert, and of course, like the majority will not convert, we'll just ping them with a notification saying, hey, Alex, or whatever name they use during onboarding, you made it so far, like you're about to invest in yourself, you're about to invest in your new life. Here's 80% off, just in case you are on the edge of buying and you were like uncertain, such change your mind last second. This code will copy from Quitter, I believe 80% if I search that. Here we go. Yeah, so this notification right here, so private func schedule notification. Again, this will be in the GitHub code. We will trigger this at the paywall. So we'll send on appear. But first, let's build the func. So func right here, and then on appear, schedule notification. Okay, we can remove this. This is Firebase. We don't need that. And yeah, so it goes username, we didn't give up on you. Limited time offer. Get 80% off Cal AI and become the healthiest version of yourself. And you can say we have an amazing community and 35 plus features. This is kind of fluff, probably don't need that. But this will catch their attention and they will be like, okay, holy shit, I gotta subscribe. I was so close to being the best version of myself, and I've just been reminded, I've just pushed this thought in the user's mind that this is the key. I need Cal AI. And so that little nudge really helps conversion rates, and I can show you from my end what that looks like on the bottom line revenue side of things. We call this the discount button. We show the button after 5 minutes, and it's right here. Of course, the revenue is super low today, but like you can just estimate. So discount button has a 10% conversion rate and 500 users of the 3.5K view this screen. So we make an extra 1,000 a day, or like almost 20% extra a day just by this notification and this discount button. On that note, let's create the discount button. It's right here, discount view. So we'll just copy the discount view. Again, I will provide this code in GitHub. There's a lot of copy and pasting. Discount code view. So it's boring because there's a lot of copy and pasting, but it's so worth it. Dot background, dot white. Okay, cool. Looks good. And then I'm sure we just put the discount code view inside the paywall, right? Discount view. Okay, yeah, great. So we just copied this, go into the paywall, and put it underneath the main target, discount view. Now what this does is as soon as you view the page, it starts counting down from a 5-minute timer. After 5 minutes, you get hit with the notification, and you also get hit with a discount button. So very flawless logic. That's great. Boosts revenue by $1,000 a day for us. So extra 30K a month. No complaining, no complaining. Let's also go to, what else? Shortcuts. So I love shortcuts, and I'll explain why. Anytime you try and uninstall Quitter, there's 2 buttons. There's one, are you deleting? Like, tell us why. Send your feedback. Like, let's improve the app for you. Let's make this experience better. And we learn a lot about how our users feel about our product and continuously iterate and improve to the point where the conversion rate increases because we solved all the problems that people were having in the past. Now, the main requests we get is that we're too expensive and we shouldn't be monetizing addiction, etc., etc. But having this button shows you care. There is a second button, but it could be because I've already paid that I don't see it. But I can pull it up on my phone, and we'll be building it out. This is the important button. Let's see. Okay, I can just show you on my phone. So the second button, as you can see, is try for free. So this button, once you click it, and I'll click it right here, will open the app and trigger the paywall. Trigger a paywall that gives you a free trial to Quitter. Now, all of our apps, Kali, Quitter, Umax, etc., are hard paywalled, meaning that you can't access anything for free, and it's just a funnel to convert you. The reason we offer a free trial is because people holding on the app and long pressing on the app are usually just going to delete it. So as a last ditch attempt, we give them a free trial, and if they like the product, then they stick around and we make revenue from it. And I can show you the revenue from Quitter's end for what we make in free trials. As you can see right here, we had 200 people that were about to uninstall, but saw the free trial button and then clicked it. And then from that, we have 20 conversions, so around a 10% conversion rate. And today we've made $81. Now, doesn't seem like a lot. Again, there's also like a time discrepancy on it, which, like we have to wait a week or 3 days, I'm not sure. But if I change this to the last 90 days, we can see how much bottom line revenue that's generated, and it's done $12,000 in the last 90 days of people that were about to uninstall but ended up staying, giving us a try and enjoying the product. Now, of course, these people are they are the lowest intent. They didn't want to invest in themselves at first. You know, they like hesitant to start a free trial, and usually they probably have no money. But like we still make thousands of dollars off of that small probability. So at scale, I do totally recommend it. I think it's a great idea. So let me show you how we built that. All right, so I threw it in GPT, and I pretty much copied Quitter's scene delegate, where we trigger the update quick actions button. So anytime the app is launched, it displays these shortcuts. I threw into ChatGPT and it gave us like this complete mess of code, which again will be linked below. I just pasted it in and it's seemingly working. So if we hold down the Kali app now, there's a deleting tell us why button and a try for free button, which is great. Now we just need to link this back to Superwall and get it fully set up. So this is Quitter. Let's get back to Kali. All right, so here, item.append quick actions. So how do I do the action? Is it down here? Okay, so this is the action. So we're gonna do superwall.shared dot, what was it? Superwall.shared dot register. I don't know why it's called register, it's weird. Placement, we'll call this free underscore trial. And that should be good to go. Okay, great. And then for this one, you can do a link to a Google form. It's very simple how to do that online. I can show you how we do it for Quitter. Okay, so this is how we do it for Quitter. When the action is performed, we do open URL. The code to open a URL is right here. Just copy this line and we'll bring it over to Kali as well. Paste this at the top. Wait, maybe like this. Okay, that works. And then when it comes to, oh, actually it should be like here. And then when it comes to sending feedback, all you got to do is do open URL and then link the URL. So, or it should be, I believe it's like URL underscore value. Let me pull the exact thing we do, open URL. So yeah, This is the code you use for the URL. I guess we just paste this at the top as well. And then put in your Google form. So this is the one we use to collect feedback for Quitter. You can make a Google form and put in whatever link you need to here as well. And then just do open URL, website URL. And then the annual plan quick action should register the free trial, which we'll set up in Superboard right now. So we'll set up let's go to CaliAI, and we'll just go to templates. Oh, let's find like a free trial-ish template. Something like this. Actually, like this is better. So we'll use this template. We'll call it free trial. Free trial, you will never see this again, etc., etc. We don't need to add a product. You guys can add a product after the fact. And then we'll create a brand new campaign. We'll call this one free_trial. And we'll also call the placement free_trial. And then we'll add the brand new free trial paywall. So that is at the top, create, change this to 100%, change this to 0%, save, relaunch the app. So we use Command R, build succeeded, good shit. And then if you hold down on the CaliAI app, just as you're about to delete it, you're prompted with two things. One, are you deleting? Tell us why. And this will open the website and the try for free. Bro, it's not fucking working. Are you serious? All right, it's not working, but we'll fix this right now. All right, you know what, boys? I will just add the code to the GitHub that works. ChatGPT is having issues right now. But yeah, just download the GitHub code. Everything is linked. Just make sure you follow the Superboard tutorial on how to set up the campaigns, and you should be all good out of the box. Peace out.